Introduction to Environmental Impact Assessment (EIA).
EIA process is defined as the Environmental Impact Assessment (EIA) process is an interdisciplinary and multi-step procedure to ensure that environmental considerations are included in decisions regarding projects that may impact the environment. Simply defined, the EIA process helps identify the possible environmental effects of a proposed activity and how those impacts can be mitigated. The purpose of the EIA process is to inform decision makers and the public of the environmental consequences of implementing a proposed project. The EIA document itself is a technical tool that identifies, predicts, and analyzes impacts on the physical environment, as well as social, cultural, and health impacts. If the EIA process is successful, it identifies alternatives and mitigation measures to reduce the environmental impact of a proposed project. The EIA process also serves an important procedural role in the overall decision-making process by promoting transparency and public involvement. Stages of the EIA process: scoping, screening, EIA study, EIA analysis, documentation, presentation, decision-making, scoping. Scoping is a stage, usually involving the public and other interested parties, that identifies the key filmmaker environmental issues that should be addressed in an EIA. This step provides one of the first opportunities for members of the public or NGOs to learn about a proposed project and to voice their opinions. Screening. The screening process determines whether a particular project warrants preparation of an EIA. The threshold requirements for an EIA vary from country to country. Some laws provide a list of the types of activities or projects that will require an EIA, others require an EIA for any project that may have a significant impact on the environment or for projects that exceed a certain monetary value. EIA study. Following on from scoping, it is essential to collect all relevant information on the current status of the environment. This study is referred to as a baseline study as it provides a baseline against which change due to a development can be measured. EIA analysis. Characterizing the impact in terms of its key nature, spatial and temporal distribution, duration, frequency, reversibility and magnitude. Nature of the environmental media being assessed will determine the most appropriate impact analysis technique. Documentation. The EIA report is a compilation of several important project components, including the project description, the assessment of its environmental and social impacts, mitigation measures and related management and monitoring plans. Presentation. This section very briefly presents an overview of the stages of EIA to help place them in the context of the whole process. Screening, scoping, baseline study, impact prediction, impact assessment, mitigation, producing the environmental impact statement, ICE review, follow-up.